Are you a realtor looking to create another profit center for your business? Well, we work with a lot of great realtors and brokers, but we're always open to establishing new relationships. As you know, real estate is constantly evolving, and right now we're seeing sellers struggling to sell their homes and buyers who are struggling to obtain financing. And this is where we come in. Well, rather than letting a buyer or seller go, you can refer them to us. Now, I'm not talking about referring us your normal day-to-day business, but what I am talking about is anything that falls outside of the normal box that you play in. You can refer them to us and collect a fee of anywhere from 5 to 20% of the non-refundable deposit we collect. So what are some examples of buyers and sellers you should refer us to? Number one, a realtor with a listing that's about to expire. Number two, a for sale by owner. Number three, a listing that says no realtors. Number four, a seller that are behind on their payments and they can't afford to sell. Number five, a seller that's either over leveraged or upside down who would consequently have to bring cash to the closing table. And finally, number six, any buyers that are struggling to obtain financing either due to poor credit or possibly you're self-employed and you just need a little bit extra time for seasoning. So what we do is we purchase property creatively through lease purchases, sub-twos, and owner financing. When we find a tenant buyer that is interested, we put them through a very strict vetting process, which includes a criminal and a background check, a credit check, and a debt-to-income analysis to make sure that they can qualify for financing down the road. Next, we collect a non-refundable deposit from the tenant buyer, which is completely credited towards the purchase price. Now, we require our tenant buyers to put down anywhere from 4 to 10% of the purchase price of the home. So in this case, you would qualify for 5 to 20% of that down payment. So let's take, for an example, a $400,000 sale of a home. If we collected 5% down, that would equal $20,000, of which you potentially could earn $4,000 for the referral. And let's say over the next 12 months, they put another 5% down. Then you would also qualify potentially for another $4,000, bringing your total to $8,000. So whether we get that money up front or over time, when we get paid, you get paid. And if there's any equity left in the house, and if the seller agrees to it, you could potentially collect a commission at the end. And finally, anybody you refer us to, like for sale by owners or listings with no realtors, if for some reason it doesn't work out with us and they want to return to the conventional world, we just refer them back to you with absolutely no expectation of a referral fee. So let's connect and create a new profit center from leads that you probably would have thrown out anyway.